All right, so hey everybody, come on in. It is Monday night. Many of you have joined me on my other channel, Creatively Creative Crochet, where we got our craft on today. Now it's dinner time. I'm starving, so we're ready to get into this dinner. I'm going to share with you a little bit what I'm working on. It's going to be a little salmon, okay? So we'll get into that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and share with you what it looks like here. I'm going to flip my camera a little bit. Alright, so here we go. A little up close and personal. Alright, so we're going to get it down. I'm going to lower it a little bit here. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. Okay, so everybody get into the salmon. Let's get into it. I'm going to go ahead and get it ready. Hello. Okay. Are you good trash already? Okay. Ready to get ready for the salmon, y'all. So, usually with my salmon, everybody, I like to put a little oil on there. A little olive oil. And then I like to season it up nicely. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to add the oil. Then I'm going to just lightly toss it in there just a little bit. Then I add my seasonings. Now sometimes my seasonings do vary. I'm just going to be honest because it really depends on what we have available. Okay. So I'll just put a little bit. As you can see, I'm kind of marinating it a little. Not necessarily marinating, but I'm just kind of covering it a little bit. I probably put a little too much on that side, but it's okay. Brush it the side a little bit. Okay, so now we have the oil there. Now I'm going to go ahead, after I wash my hands, we're going to get into the seasoning. Now you can choose whatever kind of seasoning you want with this. I usually like to preheat my oven till about 400, 425. It really depends on what you're looking for, okay? Now, let's see, what kind of seasonings I like. I'll show you what I like to use. I may not have everything I usually use, so I have to improvise. Sometimes I just usually improvise if I don't have everything. One of my favorites, I like to have smoked paprika. But I don't have any smoked paprika, I don't think, so I'm going to use a little of that Old Bay. I don't have any smoked paprika. A little garlic. Okay. Yeah, next time I'm gonna have some smoked paprika with it, guys. But I definitely like to have smoked paprika with mine. Let me see what else I want to do. A little salt, pepper, and so I'll just use seasoned salt instead. So I'll use the seasoned salt. I never used this before, but we're gonna try it. Okay, we're gonna try a little seasoned salt with it. Okay, and I kind of like mine a little herb based, so we'll go from there. A little seasoned salt. I'm not gonna put too much because it is salt. I don't really like to do a lot of salt, really. I like a lot of herbs more than anything, so we'll put that on there just like so. And then I'm gonna get into some Old Bay because it's gonna have a little kick. It's gonna bring me a kick that I like. A little kickery. And also some more color. You might think it's a lot, but it's just really to your taste buds, okay? It's really your taste buds, your liking. You have to do it to your liking. I've been making this a long time, so, and this is really not really coming out as much, but I usually put way more items than this on there, and I usually don't use salt, really. I usually might get a little salt and pepper at the end, but I like to do more herbs, so I'm putting that on there just like so. And then I'm going to do a little pepper, a little black pepper on there. Boop, boop, boop. Now, we'll do a nice rub. Alright, rub that salmon. Rub that salmon. Okay. I have my oil on there. If you want to add like a little butter, you can do a little butter as well. I won't put butter on it because I already got my oil. And as you can see, it's looking kind of pretty already. Okay, so I'm going to put this in the oven. I'm just kind of moistening it with some of this excess oil. I'm not going to waste it, okay? I'm not going to do any wasting. But put that baby in the oven. Let's put that baby in there for about 20 minutes. Now, depending on what you're having with this or how much you're eating with your protein intake, you can do 2 pieces. I'm just gonna do 1 tonight because my protein is pretty. I've been taking a lot of nice protein today, so that's pretty good. I'll put that in for 20 minutes. Okay, flip that baby this way. Show you me again. Hey everybody, we're back again. Then I'm going to also share with you what's going to be next on my side. So let that baby cook. I'm going to put the timer on. Let's put the timer on. 20 minutos. Okay. 20 minutos. Let that baby cook. So we're gonna let that cook, and then we're gonna get to our side dishes. All right. Boop, boop. All right. Because I like to have a balanced meal. So if you are trying to get into balanced meal eating, like it's really good. It works wonders. So I always want to say have that protein, have your vegetables, and then also have your carb. Okay. So for me, let me get into what I'm talking about. All right. So for my vegetable, all right, I'm going to share with you a little bit of my vegetable that I'm going to have for tonight. That's going to be a little bit of this rice cauliflower, okay? Now, what I like about this rice cauliflower, look at the back. Look at the calorie. 25 calories, okay? And they say it's 4 servings. So that means if I have 4 servings, guess how many calories it's going to be? AKA the whole bag. So if I eat this whole bag, guess how many calories we're going to eat? 100, okay? 100 calories. So again, that's right up my alley. Right up my alley. There's no added sugars in here. Okay, we got some good fiber. So guess what? I'm making the bathroom deliciously. And guess what? I can eat the whole bag. I'm an eater. So I don't know about any of you all, but I like to eat. And if I feel like I have a bigger plate, then I feel like, okay, for me, if I feel like I have a larger plate, then it's like, okay, I'm getting full. I'm not starving, all those things. Then my favorite other side dish, which is going to be my complex carb, something I can break down, something that'll take a long time to break down and also keep me full. Y'all know what it is. It's going to be the sweet potato. So I'm going to grab that. I'm going to put it out. Let's get it started. I'm going to show you what that's about. Let me grab my plate. And I don't know about you all, okay, but I know about me. I am very busy a lot of times, okay? So I'm not going to tell you that I'm going to be at home making these big, huge gourmet dishes. I'm just going to be honest. I'm not going to lie to you and say that. Because some days, especially on a weekday, I am not at home making gourmet meals. I'm just not. And also, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not having a gourmet meal because you know why? I don't really want to have roasted potatoes, baked mac and cheeses, and all that on a Monday or a Tuesday when I have to work or have to be up early in the morning. Because I want to be able to digest my food. I also want to be able to digest my food, but I also want to be able to feel light the next day, right? I don't know if you're with me or not, but I need to feel light the next day. Okay. Hey Mary. Hey Tina B. How y'all doing? I didn't even see your comments. I'm so glad. It's been a long time since I've been on here and forgot about hitting the buttons. Yeah, so some of y'all joined me on my live earlier today. I was on my other channel, my crochet channel. Okay. So, yeah, my sweet potato is definitely going to be my complex carb. Now, some of you may enjoy sweet potato with, you would like to have your butters. Okay, some of you may prefer a little butter with your sweet potato. Some of you may want to have some type of a cinnamon. Me, I just want my potato. That's all I care about. So, I have my sweet potato here. As you can see, let me give it a little taste. I'm sorry, I gotta give it a little taste. Hold on. Let me get a little small taste of it. Hold on. Thank y'all for the thumbs up. I appreciate that love. Let's see. And again, some of y'all be like, "Oh, that's a little dry for me." Now again, that's up to you. If you want to add your butters, add your butters. Please do not allow my dry potato to make you try. Don't try it. The longer you cook a sweet potato, the sweeter it gets. So I want you to remember that. The longer, I never like sweet potatoes. Never, ever, ever. The longer you cook a sweet potato, the sweeter it gets. Remember that. So if you're cooking it in the oven, you're slicing it up, you're roasting it, the sweeter it gets. The longer you cook it, the sweeter it gets. Okay? And then probably tomorrow, I'll probably share with you one of my favorite smoothie recipes too. I want to get into some smoothie making too. So we'll do that. But let's get into also the cauliflower. Okay? Because I definitely got to have me some cauliflower with this. And again, like I said before, you can eat the whole bag. Who would not want to eat a whole bag of something if you're hungry? Now, you might not want to eat the whole bag. Me, I do a lot of exercise throughout the day. I burn a lot of calories, and I also have my metabolism is building over time, building up a little bit. So I like to eat. Now, again, if I can't eat all of this, I won't eat all of this. Okay? If I can't eat it all, I will not eat it all. Knowing your portion size is everything. Okay, so that's a good thing. Just like something in my mess. Let me just try this out again. Let's get a little sample. You know I gotta get a sample. When I'm with the family, we gotta get a sample. We gotta do it. Let's do it. Now, I do need to add a little flavor to that. I'm not gonna act like I'm not, because I need a little flavor. When it comes to this right here, when it comes to this cauliflower, hey, I need a little something with that. Because my rice cauliflower is a little bland, but again, my salmon is going to make it so nice. When that salmon gets done, it is going to be delicioso. Okay? So, that baby cooked up. I'm going to put a little flavoring inside of my salmon. Inside of my... What y'all got going on? What did y'all have for dinner? Tell me what y'all ate for dinner. Anybody want to share? I don't even know what happened. Okay, yes. Please let me know what y'all have for dinner. How y'all doing? What y'all have for dinner as well. I'm going to go ahead and... Okay. I'm going to go ahead and add a little something to this. Let's see what kind of flavoring I can add in here. I really don't know. Maybe a little salt, a little pepper. Nothing crazy. Just a little splash and a little dash. Okay, let's see, like a little dash. I really don't get a lot of sodium daily, and it just happened to be like that. You know, it's not anything that I try to do purposely. Sometimes it's just because I really haven't eaten it. I don't really eat a lot of it. Okay, let's see. Just a little bit does wonders. Okay, so we got this. We have that. Hey, you have broccoli. That's it. That's all. No protein. Do you eat any protein? Gotta have a protein, Tina B. Gotta get that protein in. As a nutrition coach, I'm going to tell you that right now, because you know what protein has in it? It has amino acids. There are 9 amino acids that are essential, and our body needs them. Oh, for now, okay. Make sure you get the protein in, for real. Seriously, because we need them for mental health, hormone health, like all of the healths. Okay? So get your protein in, for real. Get it in, seriously, because we need it. And I want to start getting into, we got a few minutes, so we'll chat a little bit while we sit here. Let's just chat a little bit. Let me flip that, baby. Okay, so I'm over here just nibbling on my plate. Let me just wait for the food to get done, because I should have just cooked a little bit more together, but I ended up just cooking more on my own. So anyways, yeah, but I just want you to just, I'm not trying to be, dictating your life or anything, but I just want you to remember, like, protein is very important. So on this channel, I'm going to be cooking meals, sharing you with what I like to make, some of my favorites. We'll do exercise as well. So I'll have some times where we might do some cheer aerobics. We may do some yoga, some Pilates. We may do, and it may not be live streams, but it'll probably be video. So you'll be able to go back and check them out. Some stretches, some of my favorite stretches. breathing techniques, all those types of things, because I want to utilize my certifications to the fullest. Me being a certified personal trainer, group fitness instructor, nutrition coach, youth exercise specialist, women fitness specialist. I want to utilize those specialties. Like, why not? Why have the specialties and not utilize them? So we're going to work on and learn them together and have some fun. So I'll share with you some of my walks, some of my exercises, some little tips and tricks. I may just put up a little short of like, some did you knows. I like to throw some little things like that out. Oh my goodness, appreciate, love you too. Yes, yes. So yeah. Oh yeah, so we got the salmon over there hooking it up, cooking it up. That's something that's going to be super simple. My birthday is coming up next Friday, so I really want to get into making some light dishes and get back into my lean side of things. Because I do like to eat chicken. I like to eat my lean meats, but I do want to just get back into my fish, my back into my salmon. And I do know a lot of seafood and things that are having some issues when it comes to different meats and stuff like that. So I am being careful with it. I'm being careful. I just want to eat my salmon and things, but I'm not getting into too much seafood like the shrimp and things. I've heard a lot of people struggling with that right now, flesh eating disease and things. So I'm always kind of watching what's going on with the food industry. I really want to get into making my own foods, growing my own foods. I want to get into that very soon. That'll probably be up in springtime. And again, you might be like, oh, springtime, that's a while. You know how time goes. It goes by fast. So I want to start preparing for it. Well, you don't like the seafood? I got to have my seafood. I like the fact that it's lean. Now, again, I also want to get to my tofu because I am getting into that perimenopause stage where perimenopause is the ages before, it gets menopause, So I'm getting to those ages now where I need to start preparing for, not saying preparing for, but to fight those symptoms, to fight the hot flashes, the mood swings, the bad sleeping, and the irritability. Like, I want to fight those things with better eating. Oh yeah, the flesh eating. Yeah, I know. Yeah. It was like 5 people who died down south. I don't know what state they were in, but then I remember one lady lost her limbs from tilapia a while ago, but also from the flesh eating down south. It was 5 people who died from that. So I guess some seafood, some shrimp, and lobster and stuff like that. So you just gotta be careful. And I love those things. I do like them. I enjoy them. I haven't had them in a while though. But you gotta be careful, So definitely not trying to mess with any of that, But I do want to get into, I do want to get into more growing my own foods, So that's what I want to do when spring comes. I want to start just like getting into like planting my own stuff and having a nice little garden set up. So that'd be something fun to do too here, so we can do it together. Because I never really did it before. But first start maybe with some herbs, then a few plants, then a few, little things like that. Maybe a little tomato, because I've been getting a lot of tomatoes. Some of my favorite things though can't be grown here, so it kind of sucks a little bit. Like sweet potatoes. I don't think about avocados. I don't think I can get those. But I definitely want to start growing some things. So, I mean, I have no background in it, but again, I'll figure it out as the time goes. We'll figure it out together. So, I think that'll be fun. Just a little bit of something. As I'm getting older, I always watch, a lot of my YouTube family and friends who got into gardening and things, and I just didn't really take that time to do it. Also living in an apartment. Now I'm living in a house. I have those opportunities. I have the space. I have the freedoms to do so. So that's going to be really, really nice to really start getting into some planting, some growing, and things of that sort. So it's going to be nice. And then Jason, my youngest son, he's interested in doing it as well. So I like that. I like the fact that he's like, Mom, I want to grow some things. Why don't we grow our own food? Like, he just asks all the questions, and I'm like, never thought a 13-year-old would be interested in planting his own food, but I like it because he has been noticing the health benefits of eating balanced and the health benefits of exercising. So he's been learning a lot of things, and he's like soaking it up like a sponge. And it feels good because you always want to share it with your family, but you don't know. It's really hard to get the family to join in because it's such a lifestyle change. It's a huge lifestyle change. Not everybody's going to want to stop eating certain things, or like you have to change up your whole palate. And a lot of people don't want to change your palate, your schedule, but when you start just a little bit of small itty bitty changes, I'm telling you, it makes such a difference. So it's going to be really nice. So yeah, we'll get to go through that journey together, y'all. So we got a few minutes left for this salmon. I'm going to show you what it looks like. We're going to plate that baby up. It's going to be dinner time. I don't know what y'all did for the day. Let me know. For me, I had trained a few clients. I did some computer work at work. And then also I went to a client's house because I do house calls, and I went to a client's house today. It was great. And after that, I came home, and then I was like, I need to go live on YouTube. I haven't done YouTube in a while. So I went on Creatively Creative Crochet, Triple C. I went to my channel, and then I started going live and started working on a new pattern that I'm working on. During that time, I shared a little story time about my new moving process. So you'll get to see that, but I also will break it down a little bit more into detail, and it'll be like a video. It'll be a video, won't be a live stream. It'll be a video, and it's gonna be like some type of like horror story video. I'll show you pictures and details of like the horror story of how we move into the happy time of how we move. You know, from horror to happiness. But yeah, that'll be that. But I shared a story time about that, and then I started working on my pattern. Then I realized that I have a pattern out. No, that I made a pattern. I was showing my mermaid top, and I wrote that pattern up, and I have to find it now. So I got to go through my computer and find out where I put that pattern at, because I actually made this pattern, and it's not on my Etsy or my Ravelry. And I'm like, it's not there. Everybody's like, oh, that's a beautiful top. Where is it at? And I remember making this pattern, taking pictures of it, and putting it together and showing how to put the pattern together. I cannot believe I didn't release it. So I need to go release that baby out. And then I'm going to make a pattern. My birthday's next week, so I'm going to make a tutorial for my pattern. It's going to be like a freebie, you know what I'm saying, for my birthday, just to kind of give some love back. And I want to get back into some pattern making, because I have a pattern for fall, a harvest pattern, a harvest poncho that I created a while ago that's done. And I'm going to just get back into some pattern making and having some fun, getting back into YouTube. So Wednesday evening, I'll be live with that, sharing the next part of my pattern that I'm working on. So we'll work on that together and just talk and chat a bit. And then Friday as well. So I'll be doing that on those nights, just to kind of check in and see what everybody's up to, you know, because I really want to have a good time. I love it. I love spending time with my family and friends, and I miss you all so much. And it's been nice, you know, kind of catching up and things. So we'll get back to that. So yeah, I'm ready. Vivian, she was telling me, thank you so much, Tina B, thank you. And Vivian, she was telling me about how she was like, when are you going to go live again? You know, she kind of got on me a little bit. I prayed about it, because it's been a while since I've been going live, and I really just wanted to get back into my live streams, but also I was kind of nervous, you know. It's been a long time. It's been a while, you just get nervous, you get, you don't know what to do and how you want to do it and everything like that, but it was nice. Yeah, I miss you too. Yeah, thank you. So it just was, I was just kind of nervous about getting back to the screen, getting back into the camera life and all that, but it's something I love doing. And that was one thing that I talked to God about today. When I was praying, I was just like, I love doing this. I don't want to stop doing something I enjoy doing. This is, I really love connecting. I love crafting. I love sharing. I love, since I was young, I was, it's like I was made for this, And so I was like, let me just do what I enjoy doing. And so let's do it. So I'm back again, y'all. So we'll get into it. I'm going to check. We got a couple more minutes left for the food. I'm about to play this baby up, and it's time to eat, y'all. I'm telling you, it's like a long day tomorrow, but I'm ready for it. I'll be ready for it. And then we're going to go from there. I'm going to go find my pattern while I eat. When I get done from here with you all, I'm going to go look for my pattern so I can get the baby uploaded. We got to figure out where it's at. So I'll look and see where it's at, get it uploaded, and then we're going to start getting these patterns out, and I'll start getting videos out, tutorials out, and go from there. You're still young. I got makeup. I took a shower, and I guess I just, sometimes makeup can just, I need some makeup wipes. To ride my daughter or something. She came home, my daughter came home safe Saturday, so she's here. Yeah, I'm like, I just got a little makeup on my eye. It's all good. It's okay. I'll just go with some makeup wipes or something like that. But anyways, let's see. I'm still young. I am, but, I think growing up fast sometimes it makes you feel older, because you went through so much starting at a young age. I started mothering at 15, so it's just like, now I'm a grandmother, so yeah, but it's exciting. It's a good feeling. It's a great thing, All right, y'all ready to grab the salmon out of here? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I get. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so we're gonna grab the salmon shortly, and then we're about to get ready to some nibbling, because I'm ready to eat. I'm going to look for this pattern, because I'm ready to really put it out there and see what else is going on. I want to get some fall patterns coming. I want to get some tutorials going, some giveaways going. I really want to have some more fun. So, yeah, but it's nice. I also just got a new job interview. I got an interview. So I made, like, I'm at my job. I like my job. But at the same time, sometimes we can't move to other new places. So I'll see. What? But a salmon? Let me know salmon. Y'all ready? I think y'all ready. Let's get over here. Check this salmon out because guess what? It's about done. Let's get into it. We'll plate this baby up and we're going to enjoy the salmonry. All right? All right. Let's get into it. I'm going to heat this up a little bit. Heat up my food that I already created because it's already plated. I'm so glad that you made it. All right. So I'm going to plate this up. I'm going to get more spoonful. No seafood. No seafood. Mary, I'll eat the seafood, okay? Mary, I'll tell you this. I will eat your serving, okay? If you go to a restaurant or a dinner and they're like, would you like the fish or the chicken? And you're like, I'm not even hungry. Just get the fish. Take the fish, Mary, and I'll eat the fish, okay? As long as it's not tilapia, okay? As long as it's salmon. If it's salmon, yes. If not, just get the chicken. I'll eat the chicken. Oh my gosh, just get the chicken. Okay, so the fish is done. I'm going to grab that out of here. Woo! 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 Yo. Okay. Woo. Almost burned my eyes, Lord. I don't understand it. Okay, so we're good with the fish. I'm gonna get and show you what it looks like. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Okay, here we go. I know it's not like a little rough angle, but yeah, don't mind the black stuff around it. That's just the burnt seasonings in the oil combo. Okay, that's all it is. It's not anything like horrible or anything. It's just burnt seasonings. Okay, that's all it is. My husband loves seafood. I can make it, but not eat it. Yeah, look, that's just like Joe, huh? Joe's like, no, he don't mess with seafood either. Unless it's some fried catfish. That's about it. He'll eat a little fried catfish, which is his favorite dish. Okay, so now look at it. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get into our platter. Our poo-poo platter. No, I'm just kidding. No, seriously. Okay, so we got the fish. Okay, we got our cauliflower. Our rice cauliflower rice, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to turn the timer off because it's beeping. Turn that fan off a little bit so I'm going to yell. And now we're going to just adorn it. Ooh, look at that. Oh my. Oh my good. Come on. Talk to me nice. We have a delicious, delectable sweet potato that has nothing on it because I like mine dry. And you don't have to like yours dry. You can wet it up. You can moisten it. Okay? Okay, sorry guys. Some grace, Lord. Okay. Let's say some grace. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this delicious meal. Let it be nourishing to my soul, to my spirit, to my mind, and let it get me full. I thank you for the hands who prepared this meal and the people who put it together in the packages. I love you, Lord. I give you glory, and I give you all the honor. In Jesus' name I pray, Lord. Amen. Amen. Hey, I'm going to flip this thing. We're going to eat this together, okay? Before I get out of here, we're going to get a little bite together because, you know, I got to share with my family. Even though Mary, don't eat the fish with me. Just eat eat everything else, okay, Mary? Don't eat the fish, Mary. Just eat everything else, okay? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna get a little bit of everything. Let's get a little cauliflower. Okay. Let's break the salmon up. Okay, you know you like the salmon. Let's break it. Oh Lord, look at that. Look at the flakery. That flakery. Oh Jesus. Okay. Let's spoon up a little bit of cauliflower rice. Because there ain't number cauliflower. That's all it is, just cauliflower. We can eat the whole bag. Okay? Let's go ahead and spoon that in. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Because like me, I like my rice, but you know, rice can be heavy. So if you can have a rice cauliflower, it makes it a lot better because you still get that illusion of rice. But again, It's not as heavy, okay? Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Woo! Next, let's get into some of this tato. Let's get some of this yam yam. Okay, gotta give me some yammy. Mm-hmm. I'm not here to mukbang. I just want to share with y'all a little bit of the eatery. So yeah, I appreciate y'all. And don't forget to go check out my live stream I did today on Creatively Creative Crochet. Please check it out, y'all, okay? I'm going to go find my pattern because I need you to upload it. And I'll see y'all soon, okay? Thank y'all for joining me. I just want to come in and check in and let you know it's dinner time. Hope you're eating. Do you know where your dinner is at tonight? See y'all later. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Have a beautiful, sweet night. Talk to y'all soon. You know I'll be back.